So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And that was asking for too much. And here's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's been given away. Silvestre. Eric Garcia. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Drogba. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's in a great... He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Neither side yet able to find the net. Venezia are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Yamal. And the counter is on. Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose it. Yamal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the return pass. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to play him in. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, that is one way to stop him. Opts for safety. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody.
So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we get things going again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Busio. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out, can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
One of the best passes I think we've seen in this game. A real wake-up call for this defence, who were caught off guard.
Odo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Drogba. And it's Guardiola. Good ball, good take. Yamal driving forwards. And they can counter here. He can run onto that. Still absolutely nothing to... Tries a shot! Goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Silvestre receives it in a terrific effort! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Busio. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Eric Garcia. Drogba being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and as their most significant attacker, he isn't about to receive any generous invitations.
And here's Neymar, and this is Drogba. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Tries one from range!
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Manchester United very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And here's Rashford. It's Drogba! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitutions taking place. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 2.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Messi. Number 5. Bellingham. Number
Adams!
20. Van Nistelrooy.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great defending, strong and determined. And there goes the final whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Those of you making their way home on
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, if this was a game where both sides played to their strengths, there could only have been one winner, but ifs don't count in football.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Flings in a... Oh, good climb! There it is! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. It's a promising position, looking for the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. And they can counter here.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yamal, Schneider, Van Nistelrooy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Sassuolo definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
It is a corner. Oh, diving header! That's another chance! And that is well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Matic. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Silvestre. He is just caressing the ball. Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Van Nistelrooy! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Costa Curta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
Moremovic. Now he's running away. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply. Haaland! And that's in! What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Number 17, Erling Haaland.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's got away. A probing pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Costa Curta. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. And this is De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared.
Sassuolo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Four added minutes.
Long
has
ball
been
by the
indicated.
goalkeeper. Can he get it through? And this is De Bruyne. Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Picked out brilliantly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's the throw. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Kubasi. So it is still 0-0. Gavi. And Balde. Crunching tackle. No, that's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Ferran Torres. Opts for safety. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Isco, Valde, and here's Ferran Torres. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Isco proves just a little bit too strong. That's good play. It's Isco! It's a loose ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And it's Sucic. That's really well cleared. Alexander-Arnold, and he's whipped it across. Oh, well played, well played. And that's gone loose. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end. But defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. We're on the move again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Yamal. He's on it, can he get away? Ferran Torres! Whistle goes again, it's another offside decision.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Kubasi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now, can he beat his man? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal, and the shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United, after 67 minutes, is number 22,
Yamal! Substitution in progress.
Palmer can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Gavi! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3, Gavi. Number 22, Yamal. Number 20, Ferran Torres. Number 7, Isco.
So, Jim, what are you
Number
thinking?
10,
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Number 14, Pedri.
Oh, that
Number
it's
21,
Iniesta!
Neymar.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Iniesta really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Iniesta tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And he's in on goal. And he's heaved it
Added
away.
minute has been indicated.
Out for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Now there's a fine ball. And that's that. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester
Just a quick
United
reminder
really
today.
deserve...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look to when the going gets tough here. He's been surprisingly mature and intelligent from such an early age, and he just reads the game brilliantly and often breaks the lines with his passing from the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Costa. Now, can they get him away? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Scalvini. Costa. And here's De Ketelaere. De Ketelaere. Oh, De Ketelaere! That was superb goalkeeping.
De Ketelaere is offering a wry smile there.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Doué. Oh, well played. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. He's in a great position here. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. Ederson! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Kolasinac. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Zalewski. Raspadori. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Busquets. Now it's Ferran Torres. Kubo. Doué. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Number 17, Desiree Doué.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition. No
Shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Doué threads one in. Kubo! Oh, they can break here. Costa. Oh, that's a key interception.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Raspadori. Now it's Zalewski. Zalewski. This is great chance! Off the post. Raspadori is flagged offside. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So, into the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's to Ketelara. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres going forward. Oh, that's great feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he can thump it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Pete.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Atalanta. Number 19. Coming on the field is number 9, Scamacca.
Substitution.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Neymar!
Neymar clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Substitutions taking place.
De Roon. Now it's Raspadori. Raspadori! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late. And a chance! So close to drawing level. And it's been taken short. Good ball, good take. Pings in a... Skamaka! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now it's to Ketelara. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Atalanta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got rid. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's run loose here. Busquets did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He shifted it to the flank. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Pedri. And it's Gavi. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedri. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Cross me getting up there! Oh, it rattles the bar! Goal! Manchester United! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading via the game. Big chance! And that was precious close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Gavi. He's having a pop! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Pedri is there to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. So no flag here. He's shooting! Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Balde scooting forward. He is through here. Oh, that's neat. Now, what about a counter-attack? Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Crosses it in. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played into the middle. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Aimed at the far side. He's played it back. And it's Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Iniesta. Great chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Petri! Petri! Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24.
So we have movement on
Busquets.
both benches.
Number 15.
Manchester United
Iniesta.
find a position of real
Number
strength
20.
now.
Ferran
And the
Torres.
shot!
Number 14.
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Number 3. Gabby. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 21. Neymar. Number 11. Fernando Torres. Number 17. Desiree Doué. Number 5. Marcos Llorente.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sucic. Now it's Doué. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that will be the final act. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Just a quick announcement.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now...
Just about within shooting range. Diouf ventures forward. Now it's Thuram. Conte. And it's Simons. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Opts for safety. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Xavi Simons. That's good play. Shot could be on. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's tidy. Still goalless at the moment. Is there any support? Bruno Fernandes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position. It's Neymar! Goal! Manchester United! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
32 minutes is number 10, Neymar!
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Carlos Augusto picks it up out wide. Good ball, good take. And the shot! Now in he goes again. Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
After 37
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction...
Neymar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Mkhitaryan. Now it's Thuram. Spread out to the left.
Thuram clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Casemiro.
2 added minutes has
And
been
it's
indicated.
Simons. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swings in across. Shoots! There it is! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
And that is all they have time for. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Manchester United ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Carlos Augusto. Barella. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Conte. Bruno Fernandes has found the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he passes it long. Strong running down that left flank. Mkhitaryan. And it's Diouf.
The attendance for this match was 80,607.
Oh, super, but there's the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Oh, that's a brilliant save! He has missed it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice-looking ball. Real chance! And no mistake. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Inter Milan drag themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
The ball swung in. Acerbi gets it away. Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Simons. And the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And here's Thuram. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Look at this header! Oh, that is a great stop!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Turan, and he's running through.
That's good play from him.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
We would like to inform you that
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.